how far is too far in terms of football chants? Because you're hearing, because there was when Cheryl Cole briefly left Ashley for a few weeks, the Pompey fans were straight on it. Where's your Cheryl gone? Where's your Cheryl gone? They were straight on it. And there's the Arsene Wenger, there's the Arsene Wenger chant. There's only one Arsene Wenger with a packet of sweets and a cheeky smile. Wenger is an effing paedophile. There's that chant as well, which some people have slated and said is harsh, but it is football and banter. But how far is too far in terms of chant?
I think you've also got to look. There is too far. We all know that. I mean, Sol Campbell, the abuse he's had, from Tottenham supporters, understandably, obviously, the rivalry between the two clubs. But the homophobic remarks, gestures towards family, and threatening comments and all that stuff. I think it's so unnecessary. I mean, we all love the game. We love to support our teams, give our opinions and all the rest of it. But when it gets personal, when you're talking deep into a man's life and his children and all the rest of it, sometimes you just in your mind you've got to understand it. You've got to draw a line. But I'm talking as a football fan. If I have to talk about people like Alex Ferguson, I'm only going to say it's only going to be an abusive thing. I respect the man.
Well, it's football and banter. It's football and banter.
Respect the man for his achievements.
I just like to say these guys are entertainers. They're getting paid to entertain. Like a jokesmith or a comedian. Yeah, they're getting heckled. That's all it is. They're getting heckled. They earn this big word to make people happy. Yeah, and you're always going to have an opposing side. You tell a joke and people are going to agree with you or disagree with you. They disagree with you, then they're going to start heckling you. You have to come back.
Absolutely.
And then the comeback for a footballer is just to play your game, not get upset.
People like Arsene Wenger, Ferguson, whoever else, who takes different levels of abuse, they're expected and to ignore that, rise above it and move on because they're professionals, they're experienced.
To be honest as well, as Arsenal fans, we love heckling Adebayo. I've got a chant. Addy, batty boy.
Addy, batty boy. Addy, batty boy. Addy, batty boy.
They want to be with man.
Hello, what? So Addy, why did you move to Manchester City? Well, I want to be at the team that loves me and respects me. The Arsenal fans did respect you. They did love you. But you know what the turning point was?
They didn't.
One. You know what the turning point was? Well, in 1 minute you say, yeah, my future's at Arsenal. An hour later, I don't know where my future is. That's when the fans started saying, oh no, we hate you, go away, get out of our club. Oh, the fans don't love me anymore. I don't like it. I went to Angola for the African Cup of Nations and they're shooting at me, and it is clear that people in Angola do not love me, so I do not love to go to Angola. I love Manchester City because the fans seem to love me. But
they show me love.
me and Carlos Tevez are very loving. We like to be loved. That's why Tevez did not stay at Manchester United, because they did not love him. And it's one of those. I think in terms of football and chants, some footballers are prima donnas. Clearly prima donnas. Adebayo, I would say, is the best example of a prima donna. Because at the end of the day, I want to be a team that
one good season and he's
30 goals and
he's a big man.
Yeah, and it's like
demanding 80,000 a week.
Yeah, we transfer for £30 million for Adebayo. Yeah, overhyped, overpriced, overrated. It was one of them. Was one good.
Love.
But it's with that, some footballers are prima donnas. But in terms of going too far, I think too far is when you bring race into it. And you look at the old days. I mean, I wasn't watching. I've only been watching football since '94, but I've heard the stories about the racism that John Barnes experienced. And it's like people throwing bananas on the pitch and calling him a wog and calling him a nigger. And it's like, yeah, this is football, and I understand banter. I personally love banter, but yeah, come on, man. There's no need to bring someone's race into it.
Could you imagine when the pitch he's getting heckled there, this and his wife is like, I'm alright with that. Nigga, what?
Well, look at Cantona. Well, I mean, it's one of them was look at Cantona. Somewhere right when he booted up that Crystal Palace fan in 93, 94 season.
That Kung Fu.
And Kung Fu Cantona. Yeah. And apparently the guy called him a French. Apparently the guy called him French. I think there is too far in terms of heckling.
Yeah.
Well, I think there is, but
especially when you start throwing chairs on the
start throwing stools on the pitch.
If only that stool come by your You don't love me.
Hello, Arsenal fans. You used to have this. You loved me, but you do not love me anymore. Wait, was that the stool that went past me? And like, wow. It's like raw. And it was a kiddie stool as well. It's like, how did you smuggle a kiddie
steward stool?
Yeah, steward.
How did things? There was one angry steward.